Hello viewers and welcome to yet another episode of Crime and Road Safety Watcher, a program that is proudly brought to you by your police service, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, in order to cement synergies with you members of the public for a concerted effort in combating crime. My name is Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, and like all times, it is always an extraordinary privilege to have you along. The Zimbabwe Republic Police had the privilege of hosting the Southern African Regional Police Chiefs Cooperation Organization, that is the SAPCO chairperson, Inspector General of the Zambian Police Service, Inspector General Grafo C. Musamba, after he touched down at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport on the 10th of March 2024. He was received at the police headquarters by the Commissioner General of Police, Tandabantu Godwin Matanga. The purpose of this visit is to monitor and evaluate progress in terms of implementation of decisions and strategies recommended by SAPCO in previous meetings in an effort to advance regional cooperation and improve policing capabilities. The Commissioner General of Police welcomed the chair at the police headquarters.
I feel grateful honor to welcome you, our SAPCO chairperson, the Inspector General of the Zambia Police Service, Mr. Gabriel Musamba. Honorable Chair and dear brother, your presence here today, beyond the SAPCO obligations, bears testimony to the long-standing relations between our two countries. We cannot talk about the birth of the Republic of Zimbabwe without mentioning the critical midwifery role by Zambia. Indeed, our relationship is embedded by an invisible umbilical cord which no detractor can ever cut. The ever-evolving information communication technology has ushered in opportunities for cybercrime, and I am happy to say great strides are being forged by law enforcement agencies to counter the threat.
The police chief also spoke on a number of issues, including the need for a collective effort in eradicating organized cross-border crimes.
As a nation, Zimbabwe has a zero tolerance on transnational organized crimes, and we are effectively collaborating and creating synergies with all our regional counterparts under the banner of SAPCO through bilateral and simultaneous joint operations, extraterritorial investigations, and capacity building interventions. We are under no illusion that criminals can be so cunning and choose to terrorize citizens in one country and seek refuge in the other. Indeed, a criminal in Zimbabwe seldom becomes a saint in Zambia. As such, information and criminal intelligence exchange remains pivotal in our pursuit to ensure peace and security prevails across the region and beyond. Zimbabwe remains committed to fully implement all SAPCO resolutions and decisions that were passed at the last annual general meeting and any subsequent engagements.
Meanwhile, the Commissioner General of Police is the incoming Dean of SAPCO, and the Inspector General of the Zambian Police Service, who is the SAPCO chairperson, spoke about this and more.
The participation in Zimbabwe in the SAPCO program demonstrates an unparalleled commitment by the Republic of Zimbabwe to foster cooperation, collaboration, and coordination with SADC member states in the fight against transnational organized crime. Zimbabwe participated in most of the regional interventions during the year under review. Zimbabwe has been instrumental in fighting cross-border crime within the spirit of regional cooperation. Zimbabwe is commended for their active role in regional and interregional interco-organized operations like Usalama 6, Basadi, SAPCO operations, SEPO, and many others. In the same spirit, the country is one of the three that conduct the operation stop in partnership with the Regional Bureau of Harare and the IMBTF of the Lyon, enhancing border security and utilization of Interpol policy capabilities. The SAPCO Center of Excellence owes its current success to Zimbabwe, who, despite limitations in budget as well as staffing, the reverberations of which are felt regionally, has managed to consistently second students, lecturers, as well as administrative staff.
From the police headquarters, the contingent visited the Criminal Investigation Department headquarters, where representatives of Interpol and the SAPCO Secretariat, among others, gave their speeches. Let us hear the head Harare Interpol Regional Bureau speak.
It is with great pleasure to echo the sentiments of everybody who said Zimbabwe is performing exceedingly abundantly well. Zimbabwe has been receiving this kind of visitation for some time now. And this visitation, what I appreciate about them is they increase the mark of performance of the country, which is my host.
Ms. Tanyani Gumede from the SAPCO Secretariat thanked Zimbabwe for its unwavering support of the Center of Excellence and the Regional Bureau.
I also really want to appreciate the support that as the region we are getting from Zimbabwe in the form of supporting the Center of Excellence. I don't think we could have done anything without the support that we get from the Republic of Zimbabwe. And I've seen also, if you look at the number of staff that is at the Bureau, you'll realize that indeed Zimbabwe is working very hard to ensure that the Regional Bureau is functional, and also the Center of Excellence is also functional.
The SAPCO chair was taken to Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport, where the police is working hand in glove with other law enforcement agencies to detect, investigate, and prevent crime using modern information systems and technologies. The two-day visit also saw the visiting contingent touring Interpol offices at the Criminal Investigation Department headquarters, as well as the SAPCO Regional Bureau headquarters, among other places. Meanwhile, the Commissioner General of Police Tandavantu Godwin Matanga also took Inspector General Grafo C. Musamba to see the Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, Honorable Kazembe Kazembe. The Commissioner General then briefed the Minister on the purpose of the chairperson's visit. The Minister then briefed the media.
SAPCO is the regional body that brings together all the police from the various countries, member states, and he is the current chairman. And so he's in the country as a follow-up, just to see how far Zimbabwe has gone in implementing decisions made by the Ministerial Committee of the organ. We were basically talking about the outstanding issues, in particular the integrated strategy, the regional integrated strategy that is supposed to be operationalized. And I'm glad that our secretary already had something in place, but now they're trying to develop it to match the expectations of SAPCO, and it's work in progress. And also there are a number of protocols which we are supposed to sign. Again, it's work in progress. So basically he's just following up just to check on the implementation of the decisions of the Ministerial Committee of the organ.
What an important visit there by the SAPCO chairperson, the Inspector General of the Zambian Police Service, Inspector General Grafo C. Musamba, who repeatedly reiterated that the ZRP is a competent organization from which other police organizations in the region can learn. From that story, we are taking a short break. Do not move an inch. Join us in the second segment. Welcome back. It is the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. The Zimbabwe Republic Police confirms the arrest of self-styled prophet and leader of Joan Masowe, Gorejena Panyeranyika, Ishmael Chokurongerwa, aged 56, as well as church members Shingirai Ngawafune, aged 42, James Gwenzi, aged 55, Zebadiah Sigudu, Devlodge Katande, aged 45, Aaron Chokurongerwa, aged 47, Wanda Kabaya, 41, and Siribinio Chikurune, aged 53, for criminal activities which include abuse of minors. The arrest follows a raid made by the police at the farm on the 12th of March 2024. Investigations conducted by the police established that 246 out of 251 children below the age of 18 years were found at the farm and had no birth certificates and were being used to perform various physical activities for the benefit of the sect's leadership. Police established that all children of a school-going age did not attend formal education and were subjected to abuse as cheap labor, doing manual work in the name of being taught life skills. At the shrine, 16 graves were found, of which 9 graves are for adults, whilst the other 7 are for infants. All burials were conducted without prior registration with the Registrar General's Office in terms of the Birth and Death Registration Act, Chapter 5.02, or without obtaining burial orders in terms of the Burial and Cremation Act, Chapter 5.03. The Zimbabwe Republic Police will keep you informed with information as investigations continue. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is concerned with the use of private vehicles for commission of various offences, including transporting of commuters without being registered to do so, armed robberies, as well as stock theft cases, among others. To prevent such offences, police in Mashonaland East Province has embarked on an operation to get rid of such vehicles. Crime and Road Safety Watch spoke to Assistant Commissioner Operations in the province.
As ZRB Mashonaland East Province, we are conducting an operation codenamed No to Mshikashika, whereby we are targeting unregistered motor vehicles, plateless vehicles, and those that are carrying passengers for reward without being licensed. We have so far managed to impound 200 of these vehicles, that is 100 here in Marondera, 40 in Chivu, and 60 in Murewa district. These vehicles are used as getaway vehicles in armed robbery cases. They are also used in sexual offences cases, as well as being used by cattle rustlers. We've got stations that share border with Harare, and the cattle rustlers are taking advantage of the proximity to Harare. So they steal cattle from those farms, particularly the heifers, and they put those in these mshikashika vehicles. They at times slaughter cattle, they debone the cattle, and then they put meats in buckets, which is later transported in these mshikashika vehicles to Harare. So my word of advice to members of the public is, please do not use unregistered motor vehicles as means of transport. Warning to these mshikashika operators that they should go and register their vehicles as public service vehicles. We will continue to arrest and impound all unroadworthy vehicles, all vehicles that are plateless, and all vehicles that are being used to ferry passengers for a reward without being registered.
Moving on, the Zimbabwe Republic Police is carrying out massive campaigns to curb stock theft cases around the country. In a recent campaign, the police descended at Mausekwa Business Center, where they carried a similar campaign in partnering the public to combat crime. The officer commanding Police Mashonaland East Province, Commissioner Grace Ndou, presided over the event as the guest of honor.
Tatitiwanikwe tichipana muono wekuti tingadzivirire sei kuparwa kwemhosva mumatunhu atigere, kunyanya kubiwa kwezvipfuyo. Ndinoda kukuzivisai kuti zvipfuyo zvinosanganisira mombe, mbudzi nemakwai nezvimwe zvakadaro ndiwo musimboti weupfumi munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Tiri kuramba tichirwisana nekubirwa kwatiri kuitwa zvipfuyo zuva nezuva. Ndo zvinhu zvaita kuti musikati mezuva ranhasi tisimuke, tiuye kudunhu rino, tionesane pamwe chete kuti togwisa sei dambudziko iri rapinda mumba medu, rapinda mumusha yedu. National head yedu muno muZimbabwe so far iri kutarisirwa kuti iri pa 5.4 million ndo mombe dzatinadzo muZimbabwe. asi chishuwo ndechekunzi mombe dzedu dzofanira kunge dzichisvika pa7.5. Panotori negap nekubirwa kwatiri kuita zvinoreva kuti tinogona kutadza kumita target yedu. Saka isu tese tine basa nekuti target ye7.5 haisi target yemapurisa kudzivirira, itarget yedu tese, imimi nesu, kuitira kuti national head yedu isvike painofanira kunge ichisvika kuti tigoverengwa kuti tave patinoti takunda dambudziko rekubirwa.
We now move on to road safety issues, where we'll take a look at the road rehabilitation and construction works that are being done by the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructural Development. This week, Crime and Road Safety Watch caught up with the Deputy Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development, Honorable Joshua K. Sako, when they toured Boulevard and Loma Gandhi roads in Harare. He was accompanied by the Honorable Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable C. Tawengwa.
Infrastructure development is key for the Second Republic. As we move towards achieving our National Development Strategy 1 and our Sustainable Development Goals as a country. Good road infrastructure plays a crucial role in the growth and development of a nation. Given this, the government of Zimbabwe, through NDS 1, has anchored the development agenda on infrastructural projects. As we know, a road once constructed becomes an economy in itself, and all development really is linked to infrastructural development. The ministry has thus heavily invested in road construction and rehabilitation across the nation. The ministry is embarking on rehabilitating and reconstructing the country's roads to improve trafficability, and also would like to announce that as a ministry we are moving the Esk Bank toll gate to a new site further out to an area called Henderson, which I think will also help a lot our communities that are paying toll gates who are living within the urban setup. The Ministry of Transport has declared zero tolerance to potholes, and we have undertaken a program to ensure these are eradicated. The main focus of this program is to resuscitate and equip our highway maintenance units across the country to ensure that any road defects are attended to timeously.
Tinotenda zvikuru nekuti maprojects aya ndo atinotarisira epamusoro-soro yemunyika muno anosimudzira zvese zvechinangwa chedu chevision 2030. Basa rabatwa nemasondo mashoma iwaya rakakura zvikuru. Tiri kuona basa riri kufambira mberi, riri kuendera mberi. Chikuru ndechekuti vanofamba nemotokari vanenge vakufamba nyore zvakanaka. That is accessibility yemaroads inenge yapo, connectivity. Zvinoita kuti vanofamba nyangwe vanotengesa zvinhu zvavo magoods and services anenge achifamba zvakanaka, nyore vanowana kufamba, that connectivity kubva nzvimbo dzakasiyana-siyana vachipinda mudhorobha muHarare, the capital city, nekupfuurira mberi kwavanenge vachida kuti vaende.
Roads are being constructed, they are being rehabilitated, but we always remind you motorists to play your part in driving safely to arrive alive. From that story, do not move an inch. Join us in the third and final segment. Welcome back. Churches are an integral part in societies. They play a significant role in terms of fighting child delinquencies, including drug and substance use. Recently, various churches partnered the police in Beatrice to fight the menace of drug and substance use. The officer commanding Zetra-P Chifu district was present and presided over the event.
Tifaite dambudziko iri tiribvise mukati mesociety yedu matinogara. Ndinoona zvakawanda kumastation patinombofamba, dzimwe nguva unosvika kuine vana vadiki vakanyanya kuwanda vechikomana, unosvika akasungwa obvunza kuti asungirwei, obva anzi kana kuti akaba mafoni epanext door kana kuti laptop epanext door, kana kuti akarova munhu kana kuti akabaya munhu nebanga. Vamwe pacho unotoona kana kuti mai vacho vanenge varipo vatevera kuchadhi ofisi, mai vanenge vachitochema nemwana iyeye. Taona kuti dambudziko remadrugs hariafekti muridzi ari kutora madrugs chete, rinoafekta kubvira mufemili maanenge achigara, ronopinda kundoafekta nekuchikoro kwaanenge achidzidza, ronopinda kuafekta nemucommunity maanenge achigara. Community mukashanda nesu muchitiudza vari kuita izvi, tinokwanisa kupedza dambudziko iri.
Chinangwa chedu isu ndechekuti tive ne-drug free community. Vana vedu vaendewo kuzvikoro zvakanaka vachipedza chikoro chavo. Vana vedu vashande vazive kuti ndiwo wagari wenhaka yamangwana.
Young children appreciated the effort by the police and churches to impart such important information to protect them.
Utanga tichidzidza about drug abuse, they affect us as children. Tiri kuchikoro, see people vanobehave wildly, some they don't participate at school. Tapiwa numbers abva kune mapurisa kuti deal with my issues atinosangana nawo kuma-schools. Program yanhasi yakatinakira zvisingaite because we learned a lot.
It is now time for people who are on the police wanted list, and this week we take a look at wanted people from Mashonaland Central Province. Duncan Ambulai, age 34, of house number 269, Vuti Farm, Karoi, and Samuel Maravanyika, 41, of Maravanyika Village, Chief Masembura, Pindura, are wanted by Chiwarizo Police in connection with a murder case. Chiwarizo Police is also looking for Forgeti Yezelo, age 35, of house number 2598, Kimpton, Njanji Street, Aerodrome in Bindura, for another case of murder. Should you have information that may help in locating any of these wanted people, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Should that fail, do not hesitate to link with us on any of the following details. Our national complaints desk number is 0242-703-631. You can visit our website www.zetrap.gov.zw. Link with us on our email feedback@zetrap.gov.zw. Talk to us on our X handle at Police Zimbabwe. You can also like us on our Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Police. You can also watch all Crime Watch episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. Thank you very much for taking time to be with us. It really has been a pleasure having you along. Yes, looking forward to seeing you yet again next week, same time, same place. And yes, do remember to play your part in making Zimbabwe a better place. From I, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes, and of course the Zimbabwe Republic Police in its entirety, do take care and see you next time.